Assalamu alaikum, it's me, Sen Ashraf. Today, the topic of our presentation is COVID 19, as everyone is well aware of the pandemic outbreak. Let me simply explain that what actually coronavirus is. COVID 19 is also known as coronavirus. Coronavirus are a type of virus, a coronavirus identified in 2019, severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, has caused a pandemic of respiratory illness called COVID 19. Now, it is very important to know how COVID infect a person. So here I have a short video. Have a look.
So it's Fatima Zara. So as we are aware that how COVID infect a person, it is important to have a short look at how it spread day by day all across the globe. It all started during the celebrations of the New Year in Wuhan. World Health Organization was informed dozens of pneumonia-like cases were reported. Center of Disease Control and Prevention identified a seafood market in Wuhan suspected to be a center of outbreak, as all the infected cases shared the same history of visiting that seafood market. So the market was shut on 1st January. On 7 January 2020, Chinese authority claimed that they identified the cause of the pneumonia. A new virus was discovered with common symptoms of cold and severe acute respiratory syndrome. So the virus was temporarily named as 2019 novel coronavirus. China reports its first death from the illness caused by 2019 novel coronavirus on January 2020. It was an old man of age 61 who was a common visitor of the seafood market located in Wuhan, China. 41 people were reported as infected, but still, Wuhan Health Commission declared that the virus could not spread through humans. Keeping in mind World Health Organization reports its first case outside the China on January 13 in Thailand. Later on, the case started increasing on a daily basis in different countries, such as in Japan, South Korea, United States, France, Canada, Malaysia, Australia, Germany, etc. Within this short timing, the increasing figure of infections in different countries confirmed it was spreading through humans. First lockdown was imposed in Wuhan, complete city was put under quarantine, public transport was shut down, and A brand new hospital for infected person was built in only 6 days. Other than that, North Korea closes borders to all foreign tourists on 22 January, and the public was informed to use the face masks. On 30 January, World Health Organization declared public health emergency because of its global spread, and at that time more than 9,000 cases were reported worldwide. Dr. Li Filiang was a Chinese ophthalmologist. He was known for raising awareness of early COVID 19 infections in Wuhan. But at that time, his predictions were not taken seriously, and as a result, with many other people, he was the one who also died because of the same infection on February 7. So, the World Health Organization announces on February 11 that the disease caused by the novel coronavirus will be officially known as COVID 19. The death rate all across the world start increasing more fastly, which leads to pandemic outbreak. So on March 11, World Health Organization declared coronavirus outbreak as a pandemic. In this picture, we can see that the total confirmed cases all across the world were 2,14,894. Other than that, we can also see that individually which country contain how many cases.
There was a need to control the number of increasing death and infection rates all over the world. So, World Health Organization issued some standard precautions which are: clean your hands often with soap and water or a hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact, putting distance between yourself and other people. Stay home if you are sick, except to get the medical care. Cover coughs and sneezes. Wear a face mask if you are sick. Clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces. After following precautions and lockdown, the number of COVID cases start decreasing. As a result, people start being careless, which results in the second wave of COVID-19. Many unknown coronavirus carriers in many different areas of the country spread the risk of transmission. Second wave of COVID-19 infection shows no sign of slowing down. Factors causing these waves like patterns in the transmission of pandemics are opening and closing of schools, temperature changes during the outbreak, changes in human behavior in response to the outbreak. In this graph, we can see the rising cases in the second wave of COVID-19. As we can see, the huge difference between the peak of second and the first wave. Let us discuss the reasons for huge difference in the rising cases. There are four main reasons. First one is double muted COVID virus. Scientists have detected numerous mutations in the virus, while the newly detected mutant in the double mutant variant of the COVID virus termed as B1617. Second one is COVID protocol failure. Human behavior is the major factor for second wave. After a strict lockdown, when cases being to decrease, public gathering was increased. Rules were relaxed, penalties were not enforced, SOPs were not followed properly. The third one is airborne transmission of COVID. The Lancet report confirms that coronavirus can also act as an airborne pathogen. The last one is increased testing. Because of more testing, more cases are being detected.
So, keeping in view its long lasting effects, it was very important to continue the practice of COVID 19 precautions such as physical distancing, hand washing, mask wearing, staying in touch with the local health authorities to control the increasing cases all across the globe. Due to decrease in the cases, the ease restriction leads into increasing cases which results as the third wave of coronavirus. So new lockdowns and strict restrictions were imposed worldwide. Social distancing and movement restrictions were tightened. Bans on public gathering were also implemented. So in this graph, we can see the peak till January 2021. Because of the waves, it was confirmed that it was not the time to relax restrictions and more testing should probably be done. In this figure, we can see 10 worst affected countries by COVID-19, which are United States, Brazil, Russia, India, UK, Spain, Italy, Peru, France, Iran. We can see the number of cases, recoveries, and deaths as well. Fourth wave was also observed when cases start rising at the end of March and start of April 21. So there was aim to control to avoid another wave. Hong Kong was the first country which even faced the fifth wave of coronavirus. An overnight lockdown was also implemented. Other than that, ambush style lockdown was launched in residential buildings.
We all are informed that being vaccinated is important to survive. So, what actually a vaccine is? Vaccination is a simple, safe, and effective way to protecting people against harmful disease before they come into contact with them. Vaccines train your immune system to create antibodies just as it is does not it's exposed to a disease. Why is vaccination important? When we get vaccinated, we are not just protecting ourselves but also those around us. Some people, like those who are seriously ill, are advised not to get certain vaccines, so they depend on the rest of us to get vaccinated and help reduce the spread of disease. All over the world, vaccines of different brands are launched. So here comes the question, which vaccine is best to use? The best COVID-19 vaccine is the first one that is available to you. Do not wait for a specific brand. All currently authorized and recommended COVID-19 vaccines are safe, effective, reduce your risks. Center of Disease Control and Prevention does not recommend one vaccine over another.
So this table is showing us different vaccine brands such as Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson and Johnson's Johnson. So here we can see that who can get the vaccine for how much time and how many shots. Phase 3 trials are also being in progress for vaccine brands such as AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine and Novavax COVID-19 vaccine in the United States. So here is the summary of the complete topic.
In December 2019, China notified the World Health Organization of several cases of human respiratory illness, a disease later named COVID-19. The virus causing this disease is known as severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. The disease spreads through small droplets that are expelled from the nose or mouth when a person with COVID-19 coughs or exhales. Therefore, standing close to someone who is infected can put you at risk. These droplets can land on your hand and be transmitted through something as simple as a handshake, if afterwards you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth, the so-called T-zone. The virus is known to survive on different types of surfaces, so touching these contaminated surfaces and then touching your T-zone brings a high risk of infection. What we know so far: the coronavirus is spherical in shape, and its genetic material is encapsulated by different types of proteins. Some of the key structural ones are spike S protein, the most prominent feature of coronaviruses from where they get their name, then M, or membrane protein, and the so-called envelope protein.
So it is very important to follow the precautions. Stay strong, stay safe. Thank you so much for your time.